Imagine that you're standing at the threshold, the apex of where your past and your future meet in this present moment. And imagine there are two keys in your hand. One is a rusty, old, heavy key, and the other is much like a tuning fork that is vibrating with a new life. Behind you there is a field of all of what your past life was. Every single life that you've ever lived, or that could have existed in the background. And before you lies a city of mirrors and crystal essence, a city of light. At this apex, one key must be chosen to go forward into. There are two doors, and you get to choose which door you choose to walk into. If you look back behind you, you'll see all of the pain of the past. You'll see all of the heartbreak. You'll see all of the transgressions of life and circumstances that have kept you bound. And before you lies the dream of what it looks like to exist in heaven on earth. A city that is so pure, an existence that beckons your soul essence. You could only choose one of the keys within your hand. One vibrates of that higher essence, and the other one is heavy, and it's rusted out, and it shows of a way that no longer serves the soul. And so we are much so the beings that are at the apex, where we get to choose if we move forward or if we regress to our past. We can only choose one door, and in choosing that one door, the other closes, and we can move on to what is seen as a promise or what is seen as the past and the cycle of what the past has been. And if you're here with me as I'm sharing this, that also indicates to me that you also are at this apex moment where there's a choice to allow the fields behind you to burn as you walk through the new gate and take on a new way, or to go back to what you've known. But we're at this point where the paths diverge, and there must be a choice that's made. And so I just challenge you. What does it look like for you to let go of that old heavy key that no longer is serving you to your past? The burdens that you've been carrying. And what does it look like to you to walk into the promised land and trust and hope in knowing that what is before you is way different than what was behind you? How would you choose to show up? How would you choose to allow the past to be gone and done with? And how would you allow yourself to become exactly what you're meant to be by unbecoming all the things that you once were? So I just challenge you. You have a choice to walk forward or to walk backwards and in cycles. But if you choose to walk forward, if you choose the way of the tuning fork, if you choose to vibrate in a new way, if you choose to believe that the new way of life is for you, if you choose to walk towards the promised land, then you will see that that's always who you've been. You will see you've never been the past. You've never been the pain. You've always been pure, and your truest essence pure. And when you come back to this place of purity and wholeness and unity, you no longer live bound by what the past was, And you genuinely know what it's like to be reincarnated as a new being, which you could choose right now, today, in this moment, to walk forward and to trust. Because the way of the past will stay in the past, but the way of the future is different than the way of the past. And so I just challenge you to wipe the slate clean, to put down that old heavy key, and walk forward towards a promise.